explore the virtual world, illuminate reality. Hello everyone, this is Rabbit VR. I'm a veteran player with over 2,000 hours in the extraction mode of Contractors Showdown. Today I'm going to do a full review of Season 5. Major existing issues in Season 5. 1. Item duplication bugs, again and again. A new armor repair machine was added this season, and unsurprisingly, it spawns a duplication glitch. Worse still, this bug persisted for an extremely long time. Even 1 month after the server reset, players could occasionally duplicate armors. It's really problematic. The game has been online for more than a year, yet duplication bugs keep popping up repeatedly. The balance team never takes duplication exploits into consideration during design. Developers haven't rolled out thorough rollback functions, nor can they audit players' inventory data. Newcomers need to be mentally prepared for a terrible gaming experience caused by exploit users. Here's the recurring pattern. Mass duplication always breaks out right after each thorough wipe. Late April last year, after reset, exploits went viral during May Day holiday. Late September last year, thorough wipe, countless item duplication appeared around National Day. Another reset in late April this year, and duplication flooded the server once again in early May. My practical suggestions to fix this loophole: 1.1. Every time the server gets wiped, and new save triggering devices are introduced, developers must fully test all status changes to eliminate data desync between local client and server. 1.2. Implement temporary restrictions. For the first half month of every new season, Tier 5 and 6 bullets and Tier 6 armors cannot be obtained via field loots or mission rewards. The only valid access is official redemption store, even if glitches still exist. Duplicated high penetration ammo won't wreck the overall balance drastically. 1.3. Deploy either server rollback or inventory inspection system, ideally both of them, as emergency countermeasures against unexpected duplication bugs. 2. Poorly designed AI bots, multiple flaws regarding bot mechanics, excessive PMC bots, maximum engagement range reaching 150 meters, and overly aggressive long-distance pursuit. 2.1. Overwhelming PMC bots in Metro map. Metro is swarmed by elite PMC bots, fully kitted with Tier 5 armor, paired with Tier 4 and Tier 5 ammunition. When players unlock relevant quests, most of us only afford Tier 4 gear without unlocking IMTV armor. This harsh environment practically drives gamers away. The VR player base is already small. 7 of my teammates teamed up repeatedly to clear these quests in the early season. Once the first batch of players finished tasks, barely anyone revisited this map. Late starters struggle to find teammates through matchmaking, and eventually quit the game out of helplessness. The Diamond Factory maps suffer the same trouble. My proposal: either remove all elite bots from Metro entirely, or delete all Metro-related quests and reposition this map as a high-risk, high-reward farming zone. It can be used for map rotation when new maps launch later. 2.2. Unreasonable detection range and endless chasing. The resort map covers limited terrain. A 150-meter detection radius covers nearly half the whole zone. Bots will chase players relentlessly once spotted. On larger maps, players cannot even spot distant enemies visually, while bots land accurate shots consistently. Another annoying scenario: when 2 player squads engage in PvP fights, bots will constantly attack the closer side and interfere with player combat. Besides, Metro bots possess ultra-sensitive hearing. The slightest noise will draw all bots upstairs and downstairs to swarm the target non-stop, ruining the gaming experience completely. Zuai Komama. Zuai bots shoot accurately while sprinting, almost landing headshot shots on the chest every time. It's tough for players to hit moving bots. After locking onto targets, bots instantly take cover behind obstacles. Whenever you try to push forward, they poke out repeatedly to aim for chest hits. Frequently, bots lock targets through model clipping, tiny gaps, smoke screens, and thick grass. They hide behind cover immediately the moment you raise your gun to counterattack. Worth noting that this is a PvP mode. Even if players don't loot high-value hotspots, such bot settings are extremely frustrating and deter new players. Optimization advice: Revert regular bots back to the version before previous adjustments. Deploy a small number of elite bots exclusively at high-value loot points across different maps, according to map size. Confine their activity range within the hotspot area, and ban long-distance chasing outside designated zones. 3. Unpleasant weather visual effect. Moderate haze remains even on sunny days, severely blocking mid-long distance sightlines for aiming. Take Forefront for reference. Another mainstream VR game mostly played on standalone headsets. Its sunny scenes feature crystal clear visuals with excellent image quality. It's confusing why developers insist on adding permanent haze. 4. Severe numerical imbalance between flash damage ammo and armor-piercing rounds. High flash damage, low-tier bullets can take down a fully Tier 6 geared player within 1 second. In contrast, the top-tier purchasable Level 4 armor-piercing ammo requires depleting the full durability of high-grade armor to eliminate a Tier 6 loadout, costing plenty of extra time. This stat design is totally reversed. Precise aiming is far harder in VR than PC games, coupled with higher network latency. High flash damage bullets that require little aiming have turned into the mainstream meta, which is unreasonable. Ultra-short TTK of flash ammo plus unstable network often leads to mutual instant downing during encounters. Adjustment suggestions: extend the TTK of flash damage ammunition significantly. Set a new damage trigger rule. Bleed overflow damage can only activate after the target suffers fractures on at least 2 body parts. Meanwhile, lower the overflow damage multiplier. Boost armor consumption efficiency of piercing bullets. Moderately to reward precise armor-breaking shooting, without over-tweaking parameters and cutting down piercing TTK excessively. The core goal is to make deliberate accurate shots and armor penetration more rewarding than spamming flash ammo. 5. Flawed 3D audio system. The most obvious defect is inaccurate sound positioning. Gunshots coming from your left side often sound like firing from the right. The audio system fails to distinguish diagonal directions, including front left, front right, rear left, and rear right. Developers need to fix basic spatial audio priority. 2. Season 6 server entry suggestion. Not recommended. Watch cautiously before deciding to join. Reasons: it's almost impossible to eradicate duplication glitches fundamentally. The developer Caveman Studio rarely accepts feedback from Chinese players. Item exploits will most likely surge again at the early stage of the next season. And all the above bugs will linger on, resulting in shrinking server population. Many long-time veteran players, including my crew, plan to quit if no substantial improvements are made. How can anyone stand starting the wipe with Tier 3 or Tier 4 gear, and having to complete missions in Metro and Dan Factory? These areas are overrun by elite bots in Tier 5 armor, firing Tier 4 and Tier 5 ammunition. If you head in with Tier 3 or 4 gear, you won't survive 30 seconds, and you still have to watch out for other players. At that point, why even bother playing the game? Alright, that wraps up our thoughts on Season 5, and our outlook for the next server wipe. So will you jump in and play when the next wipe launches? Feel free to leave your decision and thoughts in the comments, though it probably won't make a difference. Caveman doesn't listen.